Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be planning the week of November 11th to the 17th in my memory planner, and I'll be using Scribble Co.'s Baking Day kit. So here is the ultimate kit. And I didn't get any add-ons or anything, and then you get the kit freebie, and then I paired this with the Dot Confetti 2.0. I don't know which foil this is. I have so many, but it's like a hot gold. I don't know. So you have, not hot gold. I don't know. Anyway, so you have, oh, maybe this is, no, this can't be orange. Honestly, I don't know. So you have your overlays, your underlays, your scripts and icons, and your bottom washi. So I will speed through putting down the base. Okay, so I did not pull my labels, but I pulled my stickers, so hopefully it won't take as long as last week's plan with me. So anyway, starting off on Monday, I always forget to put down the month script. And if you hear that, that is my dog drinking his water, because he's currently quarantined, technically on bed rest. So anyway, so starting off on Monday, it was Veterans Day. And since I'm not, or I haven't published any videos, except for this Friday, I might as well just use my rounded labels, so not to waste them. So it is Veterans Day. Honestly, I could have made it one straight line. Is it too late? I think it is. Maybe not. Let me trim this and see if I like that better. seems better. So it is also my cousin and then also my nephew birthday. And if you hear that, that is my doggo. I think my dad turned on his little mini vacuum cleaner in his room, so he probably hears that. And then, whoops. Okay, so I forgot to pick up birthday stickers. Maybe I'll pick them up from the Coffee Monsters Co. Because I already purchased some things from, currently it's before Black Friday, so but by the time you're watching this, it's already past Black Friday. So, but I ordered during the Once More of Love anniversary sale, which is literally the week before Black Friday, so yeah, she had 15% off, so might as well pick some things up. So yeah, I just ran out of birthday stickers, but it's fine. I'll just see which one I'll get. But anyway, so it was my cousin's birthday, and then this cousin, he was born after me, so it's kind of weird because my dad's the youngest, and I didn't expect anyone to be younger than me. I was well, technically I am the baby, like the youngest granddaughter, for my grandma, from my grandma's side. My goodness. So yeah. Anyway, that was that. Oh, I didn't even need to squish everything down here. It's fine. Oh gosh. I had plenty of space. Okay, I don't know where I left off, but because my brother came barreling in to the apartment. So, anyway, I'm just going to shift this down ever so slightly because I technically didn't need to give myself that much because I left these blank. Anyway, so I marked down that I had an interview this day, and I was really hoping it would have been good news, but it unfortunately was not. So after that, so this was like an first interview that I've done since, honestly, I don't even remember. I don't think I had an interview. Oh no, I had an interview on Wednesday, October 16th. So it's almost been a month. And that one didn't really go anywhere. So, yeah. And I was really hoping this one was good. I mean, the interview itself, like the team was really nice. I guess it just wasn't meant to be. So, wow, I technically didn't need that much space, but I do have it. I guess I'll just use these stickers. And okay, so pretty much after that I watched Tracker, and then the washi tapes arrived for the bullet journal, like 5mm grid spacing, and then my cousin had his birthday sushi, but honestly I think it was more of his dad's thing than his thing. I don't think he really wanted something so big, but it happened, so. And honestly, it was all you could eat sushi. It wasn't even that great sushi. it wasn't a great selection either. And plus, my cousin, he only eats salmon sushi or sashimi. It was just like, oh, okay, you don't eat anything else then. And it was kind of overpriced for the limited selection of sushi they had. So yeah, they didn't even have shrimp sushi, which I was like, what? Anyway, so on to Tuesday. I watched Rescue High Surf. Rescue High Surf, and then I got really excited because the recruiter called me back and said that they really liked me for the first round interview. They were really nice to talk to. It would have been really nice to work with them, but I don't know. So I don't think it was more of the final round where that was the deciding factor, and I just guess I wasn't part of it. So anyway, I was literally jumping up and down walking. I was walking my dog during that time when the recruiter called me, and I was like, after I hung like we ended the call, I was jumping up and down. And my brother was with me, so that's why I wouldn't be jumping up and down like that if I was alone. So yeah, after that, I went to go get my mom, and then we had Vietnamese sandwich for lunch. And then we went to Costco. I know I scratched it. That's okay. Totally scratched the O. And then after that, I watched some TV shows. So, oh, I should have said, mentioned that, like, I got to the point where they really liked me, so they said, I'm on to the next round. So then after that, I had a skills assessment, on Wednesday. And I was honestly thinking it would be like, because the recruiter was telling me one thing, but then it was obviously not that. So, it is what it is. And then I can literally hear my neighbor watching TV. It is so loud. Anyway, so it's very distracting. So I watched a bunch of TV shows. I got my journey planner from Nisha Fernando Designs, and honestly, I did not expect that to stick out too much. Whatever. I should have shrunk it down a little, but it's fine. Then I printed planners, and that was my Tuesday. On to Wednesday. I totally forgot to zoom in, but it is what it is. Tuesday, my mom actually, for dinner, we just bought Tuesday night's dinner, we just bought, the rotisserie chicken, so whatever we had left over, my mom made it into congee, which is like rice porridge in English, terms, but it's called congee in Cantonese, or translated in Cantonese. from Cantonese. My goodness. Anyway, so after that, I watched 1, 2, 3. I think I can. Space these out. I think I just pulled 2 of the same stickers. It's fine. So I watched FBI Most Wanted International, High Potential, Murder in a Small Town, and I didn't know that was a limited series. Hopefully it gets a second season, because I like this kind of show. Like, it's kind of different from like the shows I watch that are produced in the US, if that makes sense. And then I have the skills assessment, so just mark that with that. And I printed planners. Well, that doesn't really help me much because they're the same colors. It's fine. And then I designed, which I will use fancy label. So 1, 2. Okay, so I watched Brilliant Minds. And then I did the skills assessment, and it was not what I expected, but I managed to do it within the time frame that was given to me. So yeah, but pretty much after the skills assessment, you move on to the next round, which I did, and yeah. So after that, I did some design work, and then planning time, and then I got my first ever Coffee Monsters Co. subscription. So I got the Pen Pal, I believe. Not Pen Pal. Was it Pen Pal? I think so. It's the biggest one that includes snail mail and parcel. The parcel one. I don't remember what it's called. I always forget it. But anyway, that was Wednesday. On to Thursday, I had my big final interview, which I was pretty nervous, obviously, and excited for. Like, I'm one step closer, but it wasn't meant to be. So it was later in the day, so I just did my normal things. Not out of the norm, so yeah. And then the big interview. And honestly, it was more of, like, I met with, in total, of 6 people. The 3 people that I met on Monday they really liked me. This day, it was kind of like, the first 2, they really, like, it was like a conversation as opposed to an interview. And then the third one was with HR, and I don't know. I guess I wasn't expecting that. Like, it didn't click, like, with the HR. It was just, like, very awkward. And I don't know. It just felt weird to me. So, that could be the reason why. But, yeah. That was essentially my final round, and I didn't get it. It literally took them a week to get back to my recruiter. I think they already had, like, someone in mind already. Just kind of felt frustrating in a way, because I was really hoping that this would be the one, but clearly it's not. and like, I shouldn't compare myself to other people, but the people that got laid off around the same time as me, like, that I know of, they already found a job. And I'm just like, okay, what am I doing that they did? If that makes sense. So, I don't know. Am I saying wrong things? It just frustrates me because it feels defeating. And yeah. So that's that. And then I printed planners and then did some design work. So, going to use this chocolatey brown is really like calling my name. So 1, 2, and then 3. And like, I also know that other people who are going through similar situations, they're also looking for a job, but I guess these are more my like feelings. Like, it's so frustrating, and my cousin's telling me it's okay, take a break. Like I want to take a break, but the breaks that I take, it just feels like it's not helping my mental state, if that makes sense. So that is that. And I was really hoping like I would hear something on Friday. Like, I talked to the recruiter, like, I was really excited to like be part of this team, and then yeah, didn't hear anything on Friday. And I was like, okay, because she said either Friday or Monday I will hear something back. They didn't notify me until the following Friday, which freaking sucked. And I kind of knew something was up with that, because why would they not notify you immediately? Because they don't really care. They don't owe you an explanation, and that's what freaking sucks. So anyway, on Friday I published my first video in 3 weeks, I think. So that was that. And then I actually started, I don't think I really mentioned it, but I started going to therapy. Like, this is, I feel like it's in my culture, like in an Asian household, they don't really like seek therapy, but I feel like, I don't know, it just feels very weird. And like, there's like these like, people put labels on things, like therapy means that you're crazy or something, and I don't know, I feel like it's kind of helping, like, me relieving what is sitting in my head right now, and I don't know, it's kind of helping. This is currently my second, well, this is my first session with the therapist, and then I have another one, or the following week I had one, and then pretty much I'm seeing her on a weekly basis, which, like, based off of my second, I kind of feel like she's giving me steps on how to separate myself from anxiety, or from what I have as anxiety disorder and such, and my depression, because I didn't really want to put a label on it, but I guess I do have depression, because I feel so sad most days, and I don't know how to help like, get out of that funk, if that makes sense. And oh my goodness, I don't want to cry. But yeah, that was pretty much that. And then after that, my parents actually came with me, because my mom wanted to buy some Asian groceries. So yeah, pretty much after that we went to eat at Yunnan rice noodle. So yeah, anyway, so moving on, oh gosh, I have 6 things to mark here, but not enough space. Great. Well, I guess I will do whatever I can. So I watched my TV shows, and I've just been doing whatever. And also, one thing she mentioned is to do things that make me happy, but I don't know, it feels hard to do that when most of the time I'm just sad. And then I'm just watching my TV shows. So doing normal things, and then, I don't know, also trying to create a structure, like, for me, I don't know, something along those lines. So, actually, I didn't really watch Cross, so I will just omit that one. Like, I was not, I thought it was more of like, I didn't know all of the episodes would be available, so I might just mark that differently when I actually sit down and watch it again. So, that is my Friday. On to Saturday. It was my, I didn't even know it was her birthday, but I was like, wait, what? It was, so I met this poll worker when I was working early voting, and we just hit it off with each other. Like, yeah, like we were the three, so it was me as a Chinese interpreter and then 2 Spanish interpreters. We were all the youngest ones there, so it kind of worked out because yeah, we just made a friendship out of it. So yeah, we've been hanging out well, the next day we hung out at Dave & Buster's, which, crazy to say, I actually have never been to Dave & Buster's before, except this was the first time. So she was like, no way. So they took me out, but obviously we paid for each our own like plays and stuff. So that was that. And then I actually dropped off packages to the post office, and I didn't really need to make this one so high up. Yeah. So yeah. And then TV shows. I need 5 little things. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I watched Superman and Lois, which I thought I would be able to fit this in one line. I think I need to shrink it a smidge smaller. So after that, I watched Sullivan's Crossing, then Fire Country, and then I had a YouTube binge. And then a design sesh. And that was Saturday. On to Sunday, we went to Applebee's, and this was actually also the first time that I've been to Applebee's. So yeah, we had a burger or I had a burger, or technically we all had a burger. I just had a basic, classic cheeseburger, not basic. So yeah. And then, how do I want to mark this? I feel like mark this with this. Yeah, I had a fun time. So, Dave and Buster. Honestly, I should have just saved my points, but I don't know when the next time I will go to Dave and Buster's, but honestly, I got a plushie for 1,700 points, 1,700 points, and honestly, I spent how much money on the gameplays? It's just not worth it. So yeah, I just cashed it, or like got my prize, and I'm like, okay. But I don't think I would probably go back to Dave & Buster's. It's fun and all, but... And how I explained it to my dad, I said it's a Chuck E. Cheese for adults, if that makes sense. So, anyway, that was my whole Sunday. I literally just hung out with people I met literally 3 weeks prior, but we literally hung out, or we worked with each other for 9 days, so it kind of like made us close in a way, because we were just talking to each other. All the older people were talking to each other, and all the young people were talking to each other. So anyway, I printed planners after I came home, or no, this is kind of out of order. It doesn't really make sense, but it is what it is. Because I went to H Mart after we went to Dave & Buster's. Maybe I'll just switch these two around. Now I just cracked my finger. Okay. This was also the first time I went to H Mart. So that is pretty much the week in full. So I have the sheet, this, and I forgot to show you what I had left over last week, but that's okay. I'm not gonna pull those out. So that is pretty much the week in full. Make sure I don't bend my extender. Now we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks left. It is currently the week of November 18th, so the end of the week. So yeah, I'll slowly be close enough to finishing and catching up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this plot with me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!